This is number of, recruiter growth per account. And so again, going back to 2022, really, if you think about the peaking of the job demand, the job boom, this is quarter-on-quarter growth of users, or in most cases, recruiters. So 7.2% a year ago, but now this growth is tapering down and slowing down quite a bit going into Q2, about 1.8% and pretty flat, exiting the quarter, which I think makes sense, just given this state of things. Wouldn't you say, Greg?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's in a way, I'm a little surprised that it's still showing growth, but it's tapering off. And definitely the recruitment agent hiring surge of late 21 and 22 is over. There's still hiring of recruitment agents, recruitment consultants, I should say, happening, but it's very selective. It's very specific to the company's needs, and they're looking much more closely at historical performance. I think the other thing we're seeing is a big fall off in the hiring of rookies, Martin. I think a lot of rookies were hired. When I say rookie, the definition of that to me is somebody who doesn't have recruitment agency experience, and they were hired in big numbers after COVID. A lot of training, etc. Some have done extremely well. Others, haven't stayed in the industry. So I think that is tapered off because the time to productivity is seen as a big risk, and plus recruiters have as part of their part of their role much more business development, which a lot of rookies are going to struggle with. So, as I said, I'm not really aware of mass recruiter layoffs, notwithstanding my comments about the IT world a few moments ago. But there's definitely attrition, because I think what you're seeing, you may not be seeing layoffs where people are sort of fired, but you are seeing people come under the microscope from a performance management point of view. That's happening right across the industry. And that inevitably leads to some people either self-selecting out or being managed out. So that tapering off makes total sense. And again, it'd be fascinating to see what happens in the next series of data. We haven't reached the point where panic or mass recruiter reductions have occurred. And I sincerely hope we avoid it. But growth is slowing. And as I said, it's quite possible that when we get together again, we'll see that in below the line in a negative sense.
Yeah, that's right. And I think to your point, it again depends sector by sector. I think what we're hearing, is that there are still some sectors that are showing. Well, overall, the unemployment is still very tight. We've seen some better economic signs with inflation rate coming down a little bit more than some economists predicted. And some sectors like government, healthcare, I think construction still seem to be fairly vibrant.